Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, March 17th, 2025. So, on this St. Patrick's Day...
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Did you do the crossword?
I did do it.
And did it make you turn green like in Wicked?
No.
Whew, that's a relief. I'm glad it did not have that effect on you.
Uh-huh.
Did it make you gleeful?
It almost didn't make me anything at all because I just tore through it so quickly.
Really?
I did.
Huh.
I did.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I seem to take a very long time to do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about I don't know, 3, maybe 4 times my average.
Oh, my.
I may have nodded off while I was doing it. I'm not sure. But my time sort of suggests it. But, there were a lot of names in pop culture in here that you knew.
I knew them all.
I knew it, and I didn't know any of them. So, well, there was one that I could have sort of eventually figured out, but really I didn't know any of them at all. Uh-huh. So that didn't help. Mm-hmm. Well, why don't we get into the theme first?
It was a great theme. So, yes, there were 4 themed clues and the revealer. And the theme clues were names of famous women, all pretty much in the entertainment industry. So, yes, lots of pop culture. The first one was 17 across, Emmy-winning actress for Hacks, and that was Jean Smart.
Any relation?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm. And then we had 24 across, only person in the arts ever to be named Times Person of the Year, and that was Taylor Swift.
That's quite interesting.
I thought that was interesting. I did not realize that.
They couldn't find any Pulitzer winner, any great Nobelist. That's really disappointing.
The whole thing with that is the person who has had the biggest impact in the world.
Well, that would have to be H.G. Wells.
Well, not in 2023.
So they won't give it posthumously?
2024. Yeah.
I think they should be willing to give it posthumously.
Okay. 40 across was with 41 across, former SNL regular who played Gemma and Kathy Ann. And that was Cecily Strong. And finally, 49 across, she played Serena on Gossip Girl. And that was Blake Lively. And so what do all these women have in common? 63 across. Slogan that celebrates a young woman's confidence and independence, or a hint to the themed clues. And the answer to that was a girl power. Mm-hmm. And these 4 women definitely display that in their careers, but also in their names. Smart, swift, strong, and lively.
Right.
So
I guess that does eliminate a lot of incredibly talented women because their last name is not an adjective for girl power, a synonym for girl power.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, very clever. Mm-hmm. And a good Monday theme, not too tough.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, it did take me a while, so I knew Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But not Jean Smart.
Maybe there's a reason she's the person of the year that you would know her.
Perhaps. I think it a mere coincidence.
No, but I mean, if you would know her, that probably means
everybody.
Most of the population knows her. Mm-hmm. So she's had quite an impact this past year. So, yep.
Well, I like to think of it as not that I don't know pop culture, but that my brain is trying to make it more challenging for me by deliberately forgetting any pop culture that I know as soon as I sit down to do the crossword. For example, I bet 5 minutes before I did the crossword, I knew Jean Smart. And then as soon as I sat down, brain said, nope, we're taking that one out of circulation.
You would know Jean Smart if she had been in a Marvel movie. So don't tell me
not
you
necessarily.
Don't know pop culture.
Not necessarily. I don't think I know the names of all the... Now, if she'd been in Severance, then I would have known her. Could have severed her at Jean and Smart.
Very good.
Got to watch it. We don't want to do any spoilers for Severance here. One down, rapper blank cat. And I thought, oh, I know this. It's Domo.
No.
But it was DOJA.
DOJA.
See, there's this Canadian gas station called Domo.
Yes, I know.
Their motto, jump to the pump. And because I think they do full serve. Mm-hmm. And so I went for Domo. But I was trying to get 20 across. Seed used to flavor ouzo, and I had onais.
Oh.
And I thought maybe perhaps anise would work better. And then I had doma.
Anise. Yes.
Anise, thank you. Thank you very much. Tells you how often I cook with whatever it is that I just mispronounced.
So, yeah, I didn't know that DOJA Cat was a rapper. I've heard that name, but I'm not familiar at all with Doja's music. Yeah, I knew that she was a singer, but I didn't know what kind of singer.
It's a she?
I thought it was.
Whoa, this is just like revelation after revelation here. Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a he, but I was pretty sure it was a she.
I find it really difficult looking at the name Doja to try and come up with a gender that I would associate with it.
Yes, it's a she.
It's a she, okay.
American rapper and singer.
Well, it's good to know.
Yep, now we know. So.
One thing I found interesting, we had 3 down, Blank Brith, Jewish organization, and that was B'nai.
B'nai B'rith.
And then 2 clues over, 5 down, non-kosher meat, ham.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
And I just thought, I wonder if they could have been a little bit more delicate, maybe moved the ham to the other side of the crossword, or possibly put it into an entirely different crossword like Tuesday.
Yes, I thought that was a very interesting positioning.
Yeah, it's just like, get that ham out of there. So, I suppose it could have been like tofu ham.
No, well.
But it does say distinctly non-kosher meat. So
That's right.
I thought that. And then we also had 11 down, companion of a priest and a minister and many a joke, the rabbi.
That's right.
So we've got the Jewish aspects on both sides of the crossword, and right in the middle we have the ham.
Yep.
It's beginning to look like an awful sandwich from a religious standpoint.
Yep.
So speaking of meats, we had 32 across, twerp, which I thought was going to be wiener, because I had W-I-E-N, and I thought wiener, but it was weenie.
Weenie.
I guess a weenie is more of a twerp than a wiener. And it worked better with 22 down, the swim, bike, run race for short, try.
That's correct.
As opposed to tray.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure where to go with that.
No.
I thought that might be a number in some language. Is it? What do you think, TRE?
TRE? Not that I know.
It's got to be close to 3 in some language.
Like French, it's TRES, right?
No, it's TROIS. Trois.
Oh.
Un, deux, trois.
For 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept,
I
huit.
guess it's
I am speaking in French, right?
Spanish is TRE, tray.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, TRES.
I cannot make any statements.
Dos, tres. Yeah.
Okay. As we demonstrate our ability to mispronounce numbers in various languages.
Count to 3.
15 across now in a rush order. I went for stat, but it was ASAP.
I did the same thing.
I think stat stat works, right?
Oh, sure.
It's like, I need those results. Stat.
Yep.
We had 19 across. That was a mystery to me. Chili to blank, very spicy pepper, arbol.
Yes, I did not know that either.
Gasp.
Arbol.
There's a chili you don't know? Of course, it's a very spicy pepper, so.
Yes, I don't do things very spicy.
Oh, okay. 36 down. 36 down was gloomy as news, grim.
Oh, yes.
And I thought, the news is grim, but the news is always grim.
Seems like it.
I was thinking that, around the time of the cavemen, you'd have like, Og fell in a fire. Read all about it on the cave painting at 11. It's just like, people don't want to talk about anything good that happens, but if it's bad, it's front page. I'm sure Og would agree. And that's Og with just 1 G, just to be sure we're clear on the spelling.
Okay.
Unit of corn or wisdom. I wanted it to be ear as soon as I saw unit of corn, but it was kernel.
That is correct.
Because I guess you can't have an ear of wisdom.
No, I've never seen that.
That sounds like something someone the
ear of wisdom.
The hero might venture up the mountain. I'm searching for the ear of wisdom. It's like, you misheard. It's the year of wisdom. You're supposed to go abroad and study. Oh, I thought you said ear of wisdom. No, you need a better ear. 41 down. This has always been a mystery to me. 41 down, bear market order was sell. And so the idea is that the bulls that's sort of like this active market, right? And the bears are sort of in retreat.
You're asking me.
Yeah, I am.
Like I know about the stock market.
You are the only other person in this room, so I think it goes without saying that I am asking you. And the thing is, bulls are ferocious and powerful and so forth, but bears aren't slouches. I mean, that sounds like one of those things they do in a Marvel movie, right? They'd have the bear versus the bull. Who will win? You know, sort of Hulk versus Superman type thing. And so I don't understand why they think, oh, it's a bear market, not a bull market. It's like bears will eat your face off just as quickly as bulls will gore you. So
I really don't know.
Okay, well,
You have to ask your stock.
if there are any stock traders listening to this podcast, in addition to sending us some tips, could you please explain the difference between bears and bulls? Crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com is the way to get us that information.
I was wondering about 43 down, if that was a debut. Give rise to. Bring on.
No, there were a total of 4 debuts. Gene Smart bites into Blake Lively and Girl Power.
Okay.
So
Bring On has been in before. So.
Bring On has been in before. In fact, it's been a total of 4 times.
Oh wow!
The first
Not
time
too often.
The first time was in 1953, Cause to Happen, and then they decided that was too long because in 1970 they just went for Cause, and then 1994 was Induce, and now it's Give Rise to.
Wow! So not very often.
No,
Not any time when I was doing crossword puzzles until today.
you weren't doing any in 1970?
No, I don't.
1953?
No.
Don't think that would be possible. Let's see, what else was interesting here? 56 across, very, very was ultra.
Yep.
Thought that was good. And I liked 52 down, prepare to be knighted, knelt.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's what's going to be happening to Mark Carney when he goes to Britain, or if he's already been there probably, but I bet the king knighted him.
You think?
Oh, sure. It's just like, hey, I'm the king. I'm going to go knight you. I can't help you in any material ways, but here, have a sword. So
I bet they give him a nice pen or something, too.
What a subject and a verb should do, agree. That was 35 across.
Yep.
I just want to have a discussion where the subject and the verb agree to disagree. But
Wouldn't be too clear, I don't think.
I guess not. All right. Well, I think that's probably it for today. So thanks, everyone, for listening. Sorry we didn't get a podcast out yesterday. Logistics got in the way. But here's today's crossword for your enjoyment. Remember, you can always get a hold of us, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com. And we'd love it if you could tell your friends about us. And we will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.